I had earlier. I was like, these things don't make sense. And
Yeah.
I was like, and the last episode kind of answered. No, they didn't answer, but it made those choices make more sense.
Mm. Okay.
How did you find me?
What is it?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Man. I'm looking forward to it, man.
No.
To be real, my hope is that they are in that landing. And not to say bro is ass, but I have lost faith in Todd Howard as a game developer. So
Oh yeah.
I
Me
don't
too.
trust his face because I got real hype for Starfield. If I'm being for real,
Oh man, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to yourself?
I don't know, man. I just thought, he was doing all that talking, man. Maybe he was really, maybe it was really different.
No, you got me too. You got me too.
The gameplay looked a little interesting, but of course, he doing that on purpose. Like, of course,
Right.
they're gonna make it look interesting. But I think like one or two YouTubers that I like played it, and they played like they did maybe one video.
Mm,
That's how you could tell either the game is too dense, or they didn't finish and didn't fuck with the game. And usually, sadly, it's the latter more than the former. I've seen if they really like the game, they'll play it down.
mm,
And then I don't know if you got it or somebody that I knew got it too, and they was just like, yeah, it's the same shit. Like, they didn't really improve the combat. And then I think I also, like, since I was paying attention to it, I think I watched like one of the directs for it, and I was like, nah, you pull the same shit, man. It's really not that different.
yeah.
Like, there's a reason why Obsidian don't work with y'all no more, bro. You have tried to, again, shit on them or tried to release, like, a better game, and nobody thinks that. Nobody
Right.
is talking about Starfield right now. Nobody
Right.
is saying, hey, man, Starfield should have been up for Game of the Year when it dropped. Nobody thinks that.
Right.
Nobody thinks that, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, because like I was like I said, they got me too. They got me too because I was following that game, and honestly, from the first gameplay trailer, I like knew. I was like, this is gonna be Fallout 4, but with better gameplay and in space, and they're gonna let you do like a few more things. I think that like because they were criticized so heavily with Fallout 4 for like not having their RPG elements or whatever, I imagine they're gonna let you do like I've seen people like sneak around and steal things and like put bombs in people's like bodies like they do in Fallout. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to like experiment ever so slightly a little more, but it's not gonna be enough to like really save this game. You're really gonna be playing it like any other open world game where you have guns, and by the end of it, you're just gonna be like, well, I sure did do a lot of things.
That was a game.
Right.
I did play a video game. Did you enjoy it? I played it.
Man.
I played it, man. It was a game. Yeah. And that's like my... to be honest, that's honestly my fear with Fallout 5.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I like Outer Worlds too.
Yeah.
I think that it's clear that they miss making Fallout games, though.
Right.
I think that's very clear, just based off of how the game works, like the time stuff, because they can't really do that. Like, there were certain things that I was just like, man, y'all have it, except for this one thing.
Right.
And it's only because you're not making a Fallout game. And that's the only reason. I wish they would just give it up and just let them make the game, bro. But I know that man pride is too great.
Yeah, I think he's even
At least
said.
poach some of their people or something, bro.
Yeah.
Just it's okay. Like, of all the things for you to copy, like, copy some of the cool stuff.
Right.
You copied all of the boring stuff. If we're talking about Fallout 4, 'cause there were no crazy speech checks. That shit was not dope. Like, yeah, it was cool that, you know, your character finally had a voice, but even that, like,
Lame.
you know,
Like I like
it just wasn't. It wasn't all that.
like the only thing I liked was the lady, the female like voice, and it was because like she had like they gave you the typical like bullshit backgrounds to explain why you good at using a weapon. Like, oh yeah, you served in the military. It's like, all right, whatever. With her, it was like she's a lawyer. I was like, okay, I could sort of rock with that. There's room for like role playing there, because it's like, okay, you're a lawyer who your husband.
Maybe you had to protect yourself.
Yeah, maybe you had to protect yourself. Or maybe you're not actually like good with guns and you're really into like sports, and so you're good with strength or whatever. Like you're like, that's like your strong stat. Or because you're a lawyer, you have high charisma, stuff like that. Like there's room to mess around with that sort of preset background. The one they had for the dude, and granted, you know, you still get the same dialogue choices. Don't really matter, but at least there was something there. And
but again, that's more of what, you know, the people who made New Vegas would do instead of what the people who made Fallout 3 would do.
Right.
In Fallout 3, you just have it there, but you don't do anything with it. In New Vegas, it's like integral to your character. It might even change how your character does stuff. Because like even the perk system, if I'm being honest, I'm sorry, but it's better.
Yeah.
Now gameplay, man, look, I can't cap. Fallout 4, I was looking at the VAT system in it again. I was like, yo, this is actually, to be honest, this is pretty clean. Like, they really did. Yeah, they did it decent, you feel me? But like, my thing is, goddamn, bro, everything else is so ass. I'm bored. I'm playing through the game. And yeah, you know, I'm getting into stuff like that, and the way they do that is cool, but like, I'm bored, bro. Bored for playing this game. I have to put bonds in it to make it more interesting and make it less annoying.
Right. Like, and you know, that game, I'm like super hard on it anyway, but it's just, you know, they had, I think, certain things that they kind of were building on. Like the way they did companions, I kind of had like the AI for those companions. Although, funnily enough, every time I think about it, I'm always like, they don't really have like a boom, you like somebody who I can just like be like, this is like my guy no matter what. I mean, well, Paladin Danse is kind of like that. And even with his story, I feel like there's like it ends. Because do you remember or know his story?
Which Paladin?
He's like the Brotherhood of Steel member on your team.
In Fallout 4?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't even think I've ever gotten that far to meeting the Brotherhood of Steel in the game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have not even gotten that far. I don't care. You can tell me. It's not gonna bother me.
So he's like so Fallout 4's whole thing is like they're synths. Like they're these like android. Well, not even really android, because like there's no like flesh or anything. They're not like making human body parts. They're like robots or whatever. But like they're sentient. They feel. Actually, they are android. They do. But I digress. They have these synths out there that the Institute are making to replace people and basically integrate them into the world to make the world better or whatever. Paladin Danse just so happens to be a synth. He just didn't know it. Like, he was a synth that was thrown out into the waste, woke up, didn't even realize he was a synth, and just found, like, you know, his armor and all these other things next to him, and just assumed this was his identity, assumed that he was Paladin Danse, and the Brotherhood, not knowing or not being able to tell the difference themselves, just accepted him too. So he's been Paladin Danse for who knows how long. You find out he's a synth, and immediately the leader, I forget Betty's name, but the leader of the Brotherhood, he's like, oh, he's a synth, we gotta kill him immediately. And Paladin Danse is kind of like, yo, I'm gonna like go out here and sort of like accept my fate, basically. Like, I'm synth, I'm an abomination, essentially.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm just gonna, wait to die. And you can convince him, you can convince them not to make you kill him. You can convince the elder to kill him, or no. So this is what the meme was kind of getting to. So they missed an opportunity to kind of make it so you could be like, bro, fuck the Brotherhood, I'm rocking with Danse regardless. Because at the end, he's like going to this base where he found out he was a synth, and he's just waiting for you to come in to kill him. And you can convince him you don't have to do it, but regardless, the elder finds you and is like, you gotta kill him. And right there, you can convince him to not let you kill him, except bro can't join the Brotherhood. I mean, well, bro is I feel like he can't even join your party anymore, and he's basically like out of the Brotherhood forever. Like, he's just gone. But I'm like, why? How about if I'm just like, fuck you, and I'm rocking with Danse regardless?
Yeah,
and what ends up happening? You said what?
I say, yeah. Why isn't that an option?
Yeah, and so when I try to do that, they all try to kill me, including Danse.
Yeah.
Like, he becomes hostile immediately. And I'm just like, this isn't an option. This is kind of just like, I didn't want you to kill my friend.
And now you're fucked with the Brotherhood.
Right. It's like, this is lame.
Oh, bro. Thanks, Todd.
Right.
Stop. But yeah, I mean, I feel you. Because I think it's, what they call it sometimes? The illusion of choice.
Yes.
You don't really have choice. Think you do, but you don't. That's what makes it even more annoying. Because there are some games who can give you the illusion of choice, and you can not think about it and kind of give it the benefit of the doubt, suspend your disbelief.
Right.
And kind of still enjoy the fact that there's like a choice. And at least, this is what I'll say. It's cool if you got a good game wrapped around it. But if you don't got a good game wrapped around it, it only makes it more obvious that it's not a good game.
No, like I've been playing Mass Effect, and honestly, somebody used to do is like, I remember when you were talking about doing a video essay, I think about like culture vultures, like Miley Cyrus, and I forget who else, but like, you would love to just like do that and like go down the history of people like her who are very who come into the culture and leave it when it's convenient for them. I want to do that for like RPGs. Wait, I know it's a weird segue, but I want to do that for like RPGs because...
No, it's not a weird segue. I've thought about that too. I think people have done it, but I'm not sure. You could still probably do it.
No, I mean, that's the thing. I don't. So I feel like it happened with Mass Effect. I think Mass Effect really like did more damage than people are willing to talk about to this to RPGs. Because what you're saying, because the illusion of choice. Because so with the first game, it was like, it's clearly like they're just starting here. So like, it also didn't have like the most in-depth role playing, but like they had a lot of decisions that like were made to, one, express like your character is growing and progressing and going on this adventure. Like things like your like aim, for instance, being like tied to like a stat, like certain weapons or like even certain classes that are like more important depending on where you are. Like Tali, she's a mechanic, like a robot engineer, and so she can hack into like anything.
Yeah.
And so her combat is so much more helpful in when you're fighting like the Geth because they're robots. But a lot of the other, like, there'll be times where, like, much later in that game, your decision. Well, no. So, like, what really made that game really special to me is that you could, like, convince, like, one of my favorite moments is at the end with Saren. Saren, you depending on like your stats or whatever, or your dialogue in the previous conversation, you can convince him to like kill himself, and it's because he's being like indoctrinated right now, and he doesn't really realize it. He really believes that everything he's doing is to like save the galaxy. Like he thinks he's the hero. He thinks that he's doing all these fucked up things to like save the world. And if you have enough Paragon points and persuasion, or if you have enough Renegade points and like interrogation, you can convince him like, hey, you're just a pawn of this dude, or like, hey, you can still redeem yourself. Like, it's not over. You can still help us. Like, just stay out of our way. And that was like, felt like an expression of like your character at that time. It was also like a reward for like everything your character was doing at that, like everything leading up to that moment.
Yeah.
In the second game, they don't really have moments like it's either your Paragon, like some of the companion quests, you're able to have choices where your Paragon and Renegade choices really matter. Like with Tali, actually, I did learn the hard way where she has a moment where like she's on the trial for like letting Geth in her flotilla, and like Geth are like basically like the devil to the Quarians. Like they hate Geth more than anything. Yeah. And if she like fails the trial, she is like excommunicated from her fleet, basically. Like her people, she's basically told she can never be around her people ever again. And this can really only happen if you choose to reveal her father was the one that did this, and she doesn't want you to do this, but he does want you to do this, even though he's been killed. And so if you have enough Paragon points and you have enough Renegade points, you can override this easily. And that's what I really didn't like about that game, is that there's an illusion of choice that that like dialogue wheel kind of gives you, where it really doesn't matter if you choose one way or the other. Or it's like the choices are like so like obvious what you should choose, it kind of makes it feel like there's no point to having an alternative option. Like,
because that's just what you should do type shit.
Right. Like they let you make bad choices, which I actually love when RPGs do that. But what I'm trying to get at is that a lot of the choices in the second game, they aren't really amount to much other than, especially knowing what happens in 3, but other than whether your companions survive the suicide mission. And that's cool and all, but even that's like very easy. It's like, who should I put my tech specialist? My junior, like my Alliance military soldier, or my person who's literally been a part of who's literally been working on tech since she was like 6 years old. It's a no-brainer. Or my living computer, or like my expert hacker. Who should I choose here? And that's kind of what I mean, is that like a lot of those design choices were carried over to games like Fallout. Like the dialogue wheel sort of in itself is a byproduct of following Mass Effect. Like there's even a GDC like a conference or showcase where one of the writers for Fallout was like, we want to copy cinematic storytelling in other huge RPG franchise. and they're literally like quoting Mass Effect. And I wouldn't have had a problem with it if it were anywhere close to that level of writing, and they're not.
Type shit. Not for.
But you just see that sort of like through, like, that's why Baldur's Gate 3 is such a phenomenon. It's such a like breath of fresh air. Is because it took those things that people liked about Mass Effect 2, but they actually incorporated it in like what RPG really is. And it's a game where you have a lot of options, you have a lot of skills, you have a lot of abilities. Use them. You can use them. We're going to let you use them, and you have to deal with those consequences. And you still have choices that matter.
Bro.
So it's just playing Mass Effect 2, like I'm understanding what makes that game fun, and that it's not that it's this deep or complex RPG. And I was showing a friend it the other day, and they were like, "Wow, it's like I'm watching a movie." It's like, "Wow, you just showed me like this movie," and I was like, "Okay, I see it right now." It's like it's giving the people this experience of being on this huge sci-fi adventure, except they're in the pilot seat, like they're the one controlling the narrative, and it does a good job of making you think you're in control, even though you're really not. Fallout 4 doesn't do that.
Oh yeah, of course not. No, I don't know. Maybe it's because I played a modded version of it, obviously, but like that was just never my concern. Does that make sense?
No, yeah.
It just was never something that I was even concerned. Like, bro, I don't get no fuck, man. I'm trying to find my son, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even that, like, I'm not somebody who's like super crazy about like ludonarrative dissonance. Like, I think it's honestly an overrated term that is like, even the people, like the journalists that use it, like the first person who used it, I think they were on to something because they were talking about BioShock, and they were talking about specifically the gameplay, where it's supposed, like the choice of using a little sister and not using it, and well, absorbing a little sister or saving a little sister. And they were talking about it's supposed to be challenging this objectivist standard that Ayn Rand was a big proponent of, where you should be thinking about yourself regardless. But if you were to do that, if you were to absorb every little sister, you're actually like worse off. And at that, and the person who was like coined it felt like it was at odds with the gameplay. But even then, like, that was kind of like the point, is that in challenging that perspective, it was saying, well, no, actually, it's actually like a much better thing to help people, because if you help other people, guess what? They'll help you. And but that was actually like, and then which is also why I feel weird about that term, is that it feels like it's typically misplaced. But I feel like in Fallout 4, it actually is used. If somebody were to say there's a ludonarrative dissonance, it would be used correctly, because that should be my number. Like, I just woke up from there are 2-3 things that happened before me leaving this vault. The world exploded. My world as I knew it is gone. My wife was killed right in front of me. And I'm the last survivor. And my son was taken. So 4 things. But I'm the last survivor of everybody in my town who was put into this vault, when we were told that this is to protect us, that we were going to live the rest of our lives here. That didn't happen. I was lied to categorically. Like, my number one concern should be getting my son at all costs. And you can fucking join this random faction that is coincidentally dressed in the the armor of the military that you were part of if you're the male character, or the military of that you're familiar with if you're the female protagonist. And it's just there are just so many missed opportunities there, specifically like even handling that, because like Witcher 3 I think handles it in a really good way, where like Geralt is looking for his daughter essentially, but it's like he has no idea where she is. Like he's just like, she can teleport, she can do all number of different things, she's going on these weird adventures too, like which is also why it works like narratively too. Like she's going on her own adventures the same way you are. And what's up, Cash? But you're also like you're going on like this like everything you're doing is to find Ciri. Like playing Gwent, it's like, okay, you're passing the time down, but while you're going on to your next adventure to find her, or you might need some money, and so you do a Witcher contract to get some armor. So when you fight the Wild Hunt, you'll be prepared. Fallout 4 does not have anything remotely like this. Also, even Witcher 3, I feel like, was a bit of a victim to the massification, because Witcher 2 had this really good, like, I keep thinking about Mass Effect 3 and how it could have been better if they went the path that Witcher 2 went, where it's like, we're going to give you two different experiences based off your choices. Like, you see, like, there's a whole different boss you fight in Witcher 2 depending on one pivotal choice. And I'm just like, why aren't more RPGs doing that? It's because of Mass Effect.
Oh, no. Man. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. Was it like 337?
Not
I'm
yet.
gonna have to run and do some stuff, but I will get up with you, bro. Because I don't even think Fallout fans download. This shit is still downloading, bro.
Oh, damn, I forgot you were re-downloading.
Yeah, because I was playing King's Amalur. But brother Bear, yeah, man, that shit doo-doo.
Yeah.
But no, I do hope there is like a turn. I do hope there truly is a turn, because I think you should do that video.
Yeah.
That theory. Because that shit is actually mad interesting, but I'm gonna get up with you, bro. I might be on later, but I'm gonna let you know.
Nah, yeah. If I hit you up tonight, I won't be like I was last night.
You good, T. You good. I wasn't stressing. I was just playing Fallout. That shit just was acting weird, but you good. But I'm gonna get up with you, man.
All right, man. You be safe.
All right, you too.
So, Cash, you came at the worst part. We should have started earlier, but one, I was busy, and two, we're still trying to get back in the hang of things. Let's see. Because honestly, I'm gonna stop probably in like the next 10 minutes. Damn. Oh, I should have jumped. Okay. I see what people are saying about this game. Alright. What items do I have? Nope. Let's see, what's this? Is that a weak spot? Alright. Yeah, we about to hop on. Well, Stu's done. He might hop on later. So let's go. What was special? That's what I thought. Yeah. Offensive. When Male is in the offensive stance, she deals more damage but also takes more damage. At the end of the stance, Male will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her face. Casted skill that switches Male to defensive skill. What's that? In offensive stance, Sparks has additional effects. So she used Spark. Yes, sir. Alright. You ready to jump? Let's go. Alright, let me go. You know, build me some skills.
Feel the burn.
Take him down.
Yeah! Let's go, baby!
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today.
Yeah, who is you?
You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes.
Yeah, Cash, actually, I'm about to hop off right now. Sorry. But I'll talk to you later. We're probably going to, actually, no, tomorrow I might not stream. But we might later, too. So, I'll see you later.